Could you tell me what is the meaning of noontide?
Yeah, it's the rise and fall of the sea, the high tide and low tide.
You are wrong. Can you even believe that the word noontide is nothing related to the high tide and low tide? It means the mid of the day, the midday, the time of the noon, that is 12 p.m. Isn't English mystifying? Welcome to part 1 of the synonyms related to night and day. We have some of the very confusing labels, words, or names designated to each part or the hour of the day. Like we face some skepticism or doubt in recollecting the meaning of what is gloaming or what is crepuscule, twilight, what's forenoon, what's high noon. So this video, that is part 1, will help you clear all your doubts and uncertainties about these words. So the first one is midnight. 12 is right in the middle of the clock, right? The moment a day ends and the next one starts, that is 12, sharp 12, that's midnight. Next is gloaming. The time immediately after the sunset. It's not fully dark, but it's about to become dark. That is gloaming. Now this is same as the term dusk. What is dusk? Daylight is gone, but it's not completely dark. That is dusk. So gloaming is same as dusk. Now here comes twilight. Twilight is also partially similar to gloaming and dusk. Twilight starts right after the sunset, but it continues up to the next sunrise, which means the period from sunset to full night, that is dark night. Again, the period from dark night to the next sunrise before the daylight begins, that is twilight. You may also use this word twilight to refer to a period of uncertainty in your life. I don't know what's going to happen with me tomorrow. I cannot predict the future. So it's a twilight existence for my life. I'm going through a twilight existence means I'm going through an uncertain, unsure phase of my life. The next term is afternoon. Now, there is a misconception among many people that afternoon refers to 2 to 4 p.m. or 12 to 3 p.m., 1 to 3 p.m. No. Afternoon is that time which starts from the time of your meal, which is attributed to 12 p.m. and it continues up to 6 p.m. 6 p.m. is also called as sunset. 6 p.m. is also called as evening time. So afternoon is the time period between 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. in the evening. That's afternoon. Next term is forenoon. Forenoon is the time period from the dawn to 12 p.m. From the sunrise to the 12 p.m. is forenoon. Noontide, I already mentioned. Next is high noon. There is a word called high noon. What is that? Exact 12. Exact middle of the day. When the sun is at the highest point in the sky. That's high noon. I hope you enjoyed the session. For part 2 of the gold mine of synonyms related to night and day. Stay connected.